The air trembles before the unseen. A wind rises where there was no breeze, and the night fills with a rhythm not of earth, the beating of wings vast as storms. A light like molten gold breaks through the veil between realms, and in its midst stands the warrior of heaven, robed in fire and truth, Archangel Michael. His presence is weight and lightning, peace and terror joined as one. The sound of his voice rolls like thunder restrained, every word carrying the echo of eternity. The sky itself bends to listen. Child of earth, he says, the hour has turned, and heaven has sent me to speak. The world sleeps, yet the unseen is stirring. You must awaken, for warnings have been written in the winds, and signs unfold among the powerful. You are called to hear, to discern, and to stand. Flames dance along his armor, not consuming but illuminating. Around him, other messengers move like sparks in a whirlwind, silent, watching, bearing scrolls sealed with light. Their eyes carry grief for what men have forgotten and resolve for what must soon be revealed. Michael lifts his sword, not to strike, but to point upward. The blade shines with countless reflections, cities and kingdoms, hearts and hidden rooms. Every glimmer shows a choice, a secret, a soul. Listen, he commands, for the trumpet of warning is about to sound again. Heaven has not forgotten justice, nor will mercy delay forever. The powers of wealth and pride have sown deceit across nations, and the cry of the innocent has reached the throne. Angels are being sent, not to destroy, but to awaken those who still can hear. The wind stills. The light narrows into a single path leading forward, toward truth, toward exposure, toward destiny. Michael's gaze meets yours, fierce yet compassionate. Do not turn away, he says. You have been chosen to hear this message, to carry understanding where confusion reigns. Stand in reverence, open your heart, and let no fear silence you. For what comes next will test hearts and reveal what is hidden. The vision holds its breath. Heaven waits for your answer. The vision deepens. The light around Michael swells until it covers the horizon, revealing shapes of nations, towers of commerce, and the restless tide of humanity. Cities glitter like constellations below, yet shadows run between their lights. Threads of greed, deceit, and forgotten mercy. Michael speaks again, his voice cutting through the roar of unseen winds. Listen well. The earth has become drunk on the wealth of its own making. Men call themselves kings, though they rule only dust. They build palaces from hunger, temples from the tears of the poor. The treasures they hoard weigh heavier than their hearts can bear, and their gold has become their god. Before him appears a figure robed in splendor, its garments woven of currency and ambition. Crowns gleam upon its brow, each one marked mine. It is not a person, but a presence. The spirit of power without compassion, the idol that whispers to every generation. You will be invincible if you possess enough. Behold, says Michael, the one many serve without knowing. This is the ruler of pride and profit. It has many servants, some with thrones, some with contracts, some with empty hearts waiting to be bought. Its touch blinds, its promise deafens, and yet people bow to it every hour. Flames curl around the Archangel's sword as he lowers it toward the vision. A warning is sent, he declares, not to condemn the wealthy, but to expose the sickness that wealth can breed when separated from mercy. For the scales of heaven measure generosity, not gold, compassion, not power. The vision shifts again, merchants shouting in markets, leaders signing decrees, crowds chasing the shimmer of luxury. But beneath their feet, cracks widen in the foundation of their cities. Every injustice, every lie, every act of greed carves another fracture. The heavens groan, Michael continues, for the cry of the oppressed has reached the throne of the Almighty. Angels stand ready, not with swords for slaughter, but with trumpets for revelation. The truth long hidden shall surface. The alliances built in secret will come to light. The hearts of those who traded righteousness for riches will tremble when their idols fall. The wind rises, carrying voices, Millions praying, cursing, pleading. Some cry for deliverance, others for more gain. Michael listens, and his face is sorrowful. Even among the faithful, he says, the snare of greed has crept in. Many have confused abundance with approval. They call prosperity blessing, though it makes them forget the giver. I tell you, blessing without gratitude becomes a curse. Possession without purpose becomes a chain. He gestures toward a mountain blazing with light. On its summit stands a simple altar, empty of gold, empty of show, but burning with holy fire. There, he says, is what the Eternal seeks, a heart that owns nothing yet lacks nothing, because it trusts. The one who kneels there has more power than kings. For true wealth is measured in obedience, not in coins. The figure of splendor below begins to tremble. Its jeweled crown melts like wax. Its garments unravel into ash. The cries of those who serve it fill the air, lament mixed with awakening. Some curse the light that exposes them. Others fall to their knees and weep for redemption. Michael raises his hand. So shall it be, he says, when truth comes. The proud will rage, but the humble will rejoice. Those who built empires on injustice will see their towers turn to sand. Yet those who kept faith, who gave when they had little, who walked in integrity though unseen, these will shine with a brightness the world cannot dim. The Archangel turns his gaze upon you once more. This is why we are sent, he tells you, to awaken those who still can choose, to warn before the shaking, to call before the fall. You stand in the midst of this hour, not to fear it, but to stand pure within it. Let not envy poison you. Let not greed find shelter in your heart. For every soul that refuses the idol of possession becomes a beacon for others to follow. The light pulses stronger, as though heaven itself inhales. Do not despise the powerful, Michael adds softly. Pray for them, for some still carry a spark of goodness buried under the rubble of ambition. When the storm comes, they too will need a voice to remind them that mercy is stronger than wealth. You may be that voice. Then the angel lowers his wings. Sparks fall around you like rain, each one a fragment of holy fire, a reminder of the warning just spoken. Remember, he says, every age faces its own false gods. In yours, they are wealth and influence. But truth remains eternal. No man can serve two masters. Choose the kingdom that endures. The vision begins to fade, but the echo of the Archangel's final words lingers in your spirit. Stand in light, live without corruption. When a shaking comes, you will not fall, for the treasures you guard are not of this world. The light of Archangel Michael intensifies, and the vision deepens. What once appeared as distant shadows of wealth and power now takes form, revealing the unseen workings of influence, greed, and hidden agendas. Heaven trembles at the sight, and yet the angel stands firm, a pillar of light in the midst of encroaching darkness. Hear me, Michael commands, his voice a resonance that shakes the spirit. The truth you have not seen, the forces you have not understood, are now laid bare. The powers that shape nations, the rulers who dictate commerce, the hands that manipulate fortunes, they are not unobserved. Every act has been recorded. Every whisper of deceit, every scheme cloaked in grandeur, has reached the ears of the Almighty. The vision shifts, and you see corridors of power, rooms lined with gold, tables filled with contracts, and faces masked in ambition. Yet above it all, invisible chains attach themselves to hearts that have been given over to pride, greed, and the illusion of control. Know this, Michael continues. The one who seemed invincible is bound by the same spiritual laws that govern you. Power cannot withstand the judgment of heaven. Wealth cannot buy immunity from truth. And yet, many walk blind, thinking their influence is protection. A scroll unfurls before the angel, glowing with holy fire. Symbols appear, marking actions and intentions. Michael points, and the letters shift into clarity. The heart that hoards is shackled. The hand that crushes is weakened. The spirit that ignores justice is exposed. These secrets are not hidden from me, Michael says. I see the alliances made in shadows, the promises broken in silence, the lies manipulated for gain. But I also see those who resist temptation, who refuse to bend to corruption, who keep their hearts aligned with the eternal. These are the ones who carry light into darkness. And you, yes, you, are called to witness, to discern, to act in righteousness. Lightning arcs across the vision, illuminating faces both humble and hardened. Some cry out in recognition, shame spilling from their lips. Others turn away, blinded by pride. The Archangel's wings unfold wide, and the wind carries his words like a clarion call. Understand this. The revelation is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to awaken you. Those who have been corrupted by wealth or influence are not beyond redemption, but they will not awaken without truth. And those who have been faithful, yet unaware, must now see the reality of the unseen forces and prepare to stand. The scene shifts again, showing hearts weighed by greed and souls burdened by compromise. Michael lifts his sword, its edge glowing like divine fire, and strikes the ground. The sound is deafening yet ordered, a vibration that flows through the spirit realm and into the hearts of men. Every secret plotted in darkness will be revealed, he proclaims. Every hidden scheme will stumble before the authority of heaven. The moment of exposure has come. But do not mistake this as vengeance. It is the unveiling of truth. Those who embrace it with humility will be delivered. Those who resist it with pride will stumble. Then the Archangel's gaze turns directly upon you, piercing yet compassionate. You have been chosen to see, to understand, and to act in discernment. You will encounter deception, for it is everywhere. But do not be afraid. The angels sent to guard you will not fail. Their wings cover your path. Their eyes guide your spirit. The revelations you receive are not to tempt fear, but to strengthen courage, to ignite wisdom, and to light the way for others who cannot yet see. A great scroll of heavenly light unfurls, revealing symbols of integrity, justice, courage, and truth. Michael points to each one. These are your weapons, not the weapons of men, but the power of the Spirit. Discernment to see the unseen, courage to stand when others fall, integrity to resist corruption, faith to trust when all seems lost. Arm yourself with these, for the battles are not against flesh and blood, but against the forces that twist power into chains and blind men to truth. The vision narrows, focusing on your heart, shining like a small lantern in a vast darkness. Michael steps close, placing a hand over the light, and it expands to fill your spirit. This is your revelation, he declares. The knowledge of hidden power, the awareness of manipulation, the understanding of justice and mercy. Guard it, use it, walk in it, for you have been entrusted with what many cannot bear to see, and you will carry this light to expose darkness wherever it hides. The wind rises, carrying whispers of warning and guidance. Flames flicker across the landscape, burning away illusions, revealing truth beneath. Michael's voice is final, resonating across the heavens. Do not delay. The revelation is complete, but its impact depends on your obedience. Walk in courage. Speak with discernment. Act with integrity. The forces of shadow will tremble when truth is wielded with faith. And remember, you are never alone. Heaven moves with you. Angels guard you, and the power of the eternal surrounds you. Stand firm, for the revelation has come, and now the world awaits your response. The vision begins to fade, leaving behind a light that continues to glow within you. The knowledge, the understanding, the call to act faithfully in a world of hidden forces. The vision lingers, and Archangel Michael's gaze remains fixed upon you, piercing yet tender, calling forth the courage that has slept within your spirit. The revelations you have witnessed are not meant to overwhelm, but to summon your decision, the choice to walk in alignment with truth and light, even as shadows gather. Child of God, Michael speaks, his voice both thunder and whisper, The world around you is filled with deception. The powerful wield influence like a weapon, and many hearts are blinded by greed. But you have been given sight. You have been entrusted with understanding. What will you do with this knowledge? Will you stand in courage or shrink in fear? Heaven waits for your answer. The angels hover, silent but ready, wings poised to shield, guide, and strengthen you. Michael continues, your response must be swift, for the moment of opportunity is brief. Do not be idle. Do not rationalize delay. Every second you hesitate allows darkness to grow bolder. Speak truth where lies abound. Stand firm where compromise tempts. Walk faithfully even when others fall. This is the charge I give you. The Archangel's hand points toward the horizon, where shadows intertwine with light. You may encounter fear, for the forces you confront are cunning. You may face voices of doubt, both within and around you. Yet do not waver. The angels assigned to guard you move unseen, guiding your steps. Your weapons are not of this world. Discernment to see deception, courage to confront it, and integrity to act rightly. Let these guide you, and you will not stumble. Michael steps closer, his wings unfurling wide, encompassing you in a protective radiance. You have been given a revelation of hidden power and influence, yet revelation alone does not save. Your response must be action. Pray without ceasing, and let the Spirit direct your steps. Speak boldly for justice and mercy. Walk humbly, yet stand unshakable. This is your path forward. Those who are awakened by your courage will follow your light. Those who are hardened may resist, but your obedience matters above all. The Archangel lowers his sword and places it near your heart, the tip glowing with holy fire. Let this symbol remind you, action must follow vision. Guard your spirit, guard your words, guard your deeds. Do not allow fear, envy, or greed to take root. Respond with wisdom. Respond with faith. Respond with the knowledge that you are never alone. Heaven is with you. Angels surround you. The Eternal observes your obedience, and your name will be honored in the courts above when you stand firm. The light around him intensifies, washing over the landscape and illuminating even the deepest shadows. Make no mistake, he continues, your response will ripple across realms. The oppressed will find hope, the wavering will find courage, and the forces of corruption will tremble. You have been chosen to bear witness to truth. Refuse to remain passive. Step into your authority with humility, yet with unwavering resolve. Michael pauses, letting the weight of his words sink into your heart. Now is the time. The revelation has been given. The warning has been sounded. Choose the path of righteousness, walk in discernment, and act with courage. The angels watch. Heaven listens. Your destiny is in your hands, and your response will echo for generations to come. The vision slowly begins to fade, but the fire within your spirit remains, burning brighter with every heartbeat. Michael's final words echo. Stand, speak, act. Let the light of obedience guide you, and no darkness can overcome you. Heaven marches with you. Fear not, for the Eternal has not forsaken you. Your response will determine the course of many lives. Rise now and answer the call. Be still now, for the wings of Michael have drawn back, but the presence of heaven remains heavy, radiant, and close. The revelation has been given. The warning has been sounded. The charge has been laid upon your spirit. Now comes the sealing, divine protection over your life, your heart, and your path. The Archangel speaks, his voice calm yet authoritative. Child of God, the angels sent to warn you have completed their task. You have seen the hidden currents, you have witnessed the unseen forces, and you have heard the call to action. Now let your heart be fortified. Let your spirit be armored in truth. Let your hands carry only what heaven commands. Raise your hands, wherever you are, and receive this prayer. Heavenly Father, I acknowledge your presence. I hear your warning. I accept the call to walk in discernment, courage, and integrity. Protect me from deception. Guard my heart from pride, greed, and fear. Surround me with your angels, and let your light shine in and through me. Let me act according to your will, and let every hidden force bow to your authority. I seal my spirit in your righteousness and surrender every step to you. In the mighty name of your Son, I declare obedience, protection, and victory. Amen. Michael's wings fold around you like a shield of fire and light. The air vibrates with the hum of unseen watchers, marking your obedience, recording your readiness to walk in truth, and sealing your path with divine authority. Know this, Michael says, you are not alone. Every act of faith, every choice for justice, every prayer for the oppressed is seen, recorded, and blessed. Heaven moves on your behalf. Angels fight in your place. The Eternal oversees your every step. Stand firm. Walk in courage. Speak with integrity. Act with wisdom. Your destiny is guarded, and your name is sealed among the faithful. The light intensifies once more, then slowly settles into a soft radiance within your spirit, a flame of clarity, protection, and purpose. Go now in peace, child of God. The revelation is yours. The warning is yours. The mission is yours. Let no darkness shake you, for the Eternal is with you. So it is sealed. So it is done. Amen.